Welcome back to Rimworld, and I thought I'd just start the episode just by showing you the mods that I currently have enabled. I do have a fair amount installed, including some Star Wars ones, but we've got those disabled at the moment, so we can take a look quickly through these mods. The core one is already there. Hugslib and various other ones are just sort of support mods. So we've got Follow Me, Prepare Carefully, Floors, Fluffy Breakdowns, some different hair mods, don't worry about those too much. Efficient Lights, that modifies the light bulbs in game. Various tab mods, if you have a look at most subscribed on Steam, you'll find those. Colony Manager, some prosthetics and organ engineering, yeah. Research Pal, Crusty Textiles, and this is all beta 18, and the rest I will leave on screen, and hopefully you can actually just pause it and feel free to grab any of those that you want. It's available on Steam Workshop. And now, back to the previous programming. Here we go. So we've got Scurry doing some light butchery. We've got some crops on the go from the end of the last episode. Down... Where's my crops gone? Got to be around here somewhere. Rather, there they are. Yep, got some crops on the go. Potatoes, rice, and... corn. They've not started on that yet. Anyway, time to get started with some other buildings, I think, and maybe sort of think of this as kind of our base area. So I guess I could start that this is kind of barren on the left-hand side here, so we could probably put some power in there, I think. So let's get started with some power. Solar or wind. They both have their advantages and disadvantages. Wind is going to consume a fair amount more, so if we spin this around, you'll see that, in fact, what is that line? Is that just the edges of the map? I think it's maybe just the edges of the map. In any case, if we put a wind turbine here, or thereabouts, maybe here? Can we not build outside that line? I guess we can't. So let's put one here, and we'll wait for that to be built. We can then actually just hook this up to wherever we're going to put our first machine that needs power. We're not going to worry about that just yet. And then I'm going to get on with some more structures. So we're going to want beds. And in sort of regularly laid out fashion. I guess for now I'm going to put them down in sort of internal 6s. So we want 8 externally. And I'm just going to do 7 there. 7 there. And 7 there, and of course we can put a door in the top. 6 internal means I can't enter that door. That's going to annoy me no end, but it should work. And then we can just add a couple more. Now, I can do it this way, and then I can leave one of those temporarily as the other bed. Terrain can't support it. Why not? Let's just cancel you. Why can't you support this? Architect, structure, wall. What is wrong? Low shrub, marshy soil. Maybe it's the soil type. Soil. Yeah, so marshy soil that can't support it. Maybe I need to put some floors in first. Let's go for that first then. So floors. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for sort of planks. Let's just try that. And then can we put some walls in? So structure, walls. Okay, so we're gonna move this apart. Let's just grab all of you, cancel this, and let's get started. Hopefully we can put something down somewhere else. Structure, walls. And if we leave 3 in between... Wow, it really doesn't like... We're having 4 in between, it seems. Okay, that is looking acceptable. Alright, so we've got 2 rooms. We're going to have those as our bedrooms, so Fisher, Scurry and Choi. We have some power up here, so we probably want to put a kitchen in and maybe a wall here at some point, so we should probably think about something like this. At least just a really, really temporary and horrible wall, and we'll get back to it later. We can also then think about having this as some sort of, well, some sort of power room, maybe. Something like that. And again, maybe they'll actually roof that off, hopefully. And then we'll look at start putting some batteries in once they've done that. So let me start them moving and speed them up. Oh, I forgot. We had an insane monkey, didn't we? Yes. So let's select everyone, and draft them. that was an anticlimactic cliffhanger. Yeah, insane monkey. So I guess you're all going to attack this. Please don't shoot each other. Oh, please don't shoot each other. Oh, they're going to shoot each other. Oh, that's no good. Fisher's probably going to need a medical bed, and we should probably think about putting one of those in as well. Yeah, he's a little bit hurt by being shot by Joy. Okay. Let's get Scurry and melee attack the monkey to death with his little plasteel knife. Not very good at it. Ah, there we go. Monkey dead. Great. Now let's select them all again and press R to undraft them. And we can unforbid the monkey. Yep, they're going to keep chopping, and Fisher is going to bed to heal up a little bit, hopefully. It is during the day. It is 6 PM. Got some information. You can help, blah, 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 blah. Yes, define groups and positions. Okay, don't worry about that just yet. We'll go back to it later. And they're eating. Scurry is going to help out Fisher. Hopefully that means he's going to get healthier. Bruised. In fact, what is Fisher like at the moment? Needs and health. So he's got a bruised, a cracked spine, and a cracked sternum. Really? The monkey hit him that... Is a gorilla? Yeah. That's not good. He's in a little bit of pain and in awful barracks and disturbed sleep. But that, again, is because of the shared environment. So we're down one person while he heals a little bit. However, the others are going to start construction. They see they've already started here with wood. And we're down on wood to almost nothing. So I guess we've got to send some more orders. And we're going to chop some more wood. Let's just clear out this area. And in fact, we can clear out, mark up any area really for wood chopping. It is nighttime, so let's speed ahead. And Fish is fully healed. And is up at midnight. I'm building. Okay. That's fine. So I did get one comment from last episode saying that in terms of what work I assign people, and this again is still actually offset from where I actually wanted, I shouldn't assign anything higher than eating and drinking and all the other sort of stuff like that. So if we bring this back down to 3 for a minute, we can have a look at what we want to happen. And I'm going to have to sort of look sideways to see this. So bed, rest, hall, cook, hunt, construct, grow, mine, plant, cutting, smith, tailor, art, craft. Okay, so there's nothing I want to actually change in there just yet. I will do that over time. Fish is happy just building in the night. And while we're at it, we could probably put some floors in, I think. I'm going to put floors in. These planks all require the same amount of wood, at least these first ones. So vertical planks it is. And something like this. That should help. Depends how much wood we get during the day. Okay, so I'm going to fast forward. And they should all start getting up fairly soon. Spoilage and freezers. Yes, we can build a walk-in freezer, but we don't have any power just yet. They need to get the power on and operational. And they're all asleep again. Or at least Fish has gone back to bed. Okay, so while we're at this, I think I probably want to mine out here as well, and then maybe, just maybe, we can put in another production table in, a fueled stove, I want to say, once that's out of the way, and we may have to tell someone to prioritize it. Otherwise, they'll be in it for a while, so we can tell them to prioritize this way. We don't directly control our colonists. You can sort of suggest things like this, but we don't want to be doing that too often. They will just choose their own tasks perfectly fine as long as you've got priorities set. So off goes Scurry to hopefully get rid of that third stone block. And maybe we should put another stockpile zone in. Stockpile, let's put it back over here. And then we can edit the stockpile to say we can turn off everything we don't want. So turn off all of the things. Items, raw resources, what's in you, and manufactured, let's turn you off. So stone blocks, plant matter, gold, yeah, that's should be at least fine. So we can turn off this, and do we want steel? Yeah, let's put steel out there for now. Maybe wood as well. And put this to a preferred. So they should start moving stuff out there. Is Troy, what's Troy doing? Digging at limestone. Okay, let me just fast forward. There we go. So now we can go back into production, hopefully. Unless they need to haul that out first. Yep, put our stove down there. And we're going to need another stool, aren't we? So furniture, stool. Hopefully they'll be happy with that stool going right there. And having them this close. If not, we can always dig out more of this as we go. Okay, so they're out here happily constructing. So we can fast forward again. Okay. So our first room's now complete. You'll see they just finished roofing it, which means we can put a bed in there. And we probably want, if I choose this, choose a wooden bed and flip this around so that they are here. And we will want, a standing lamp at some point. To start off with, however, we can put a torch. If we had enough wood, which we don't, of course not. I guess we can put a plant pot in the corner of the room. We don't have to worry too much about that. And then, well, it'd be rude not to put an animal sleeping spot in there as well. We can think about some other furniture later. So one of these can then be assigned to this bed once it's constructed. It is getting a little bit, well, it's getting very rainy. And that's the other thing you got to watch when you're making power production like this over here. It is going to cause issues when it starts to thunder and lightning. You can get things blowing up really quite nastily and causing all kinds of overloads, but don't need to worry about that just yet. We're down to 12 meals, so we've got to be careful. I just want to get a couple of rooms sorted. Scurry's building a bed. Okay, so now we can select the bed and we can choose to dedicate it to a specific, to a specific person. Now, can I remember how to do that? Set owner? Yeah, so if you give this to Scurry, he did finish it after all. And that means that this is now unowned. So we can set this to for guests, I guess. Or prisoners or medical. You know, you can deal with that as you see fit. And Fisher's nearly finished on the second room. It's about to go dark, however. Yeah, it's 8 PM. Will they finish soon? I'm going to put in some more beds. Well, another bed, I should say. Wooden. We'll put it in the same place, thereabouts. And another plant pot. And another animal sleeping spot. Maybe our husky likes to sleep in multiple places. The reason why I go with double beds is that the colonists can form partnerships, so they can sleep with each other. And that will make them much happier if they have, a bed, a double bed instead of two single beds. Of course, as you might imagine. So, that second one is finished. But it is nighttime now, so they're all off to sleep. Okay, so it's the next morning, and they've built our wind plant. There we go. That's the amount of wind we get. We can build solar as well, and we probably will do just to have alternate sources of power. So going back to power then, we may want to think about storing this, which means we need a battery somewhere. Now, I'm going to put that indoors once they finished, hopefully, walling off this area. Let's wait for them to finish that, hopefully. There goes Scurry. And will he wall off that area? Well, roof it off, I should say. Yeah, there it goes. Okay, so now we can go into power. And let me grab a battery. We can start off with just the one. And do I want to put it here? Yeah, I'll put it here for now. Put a couple of those in. And then we'll run some power conduits from here over this space already occupied. Okay, let's run it here. And then to the walls, perhaps. And go underneath the walls this way. And we'll figure out the rest once that's done. Okay, and we want these batteries so that they will store, obviously, power when there is no wind, or, in the case of solar, at night time. Alright, so in comes our stove. It is a fuel stove to start off with, although we could have gone straight to electric stove, to be honest now. So we can go in here and add a bill to cook simple meals. And I guess I'm going to say do until we have 20 simple meals. Details. What can we actually make in here? Eggs? Nope. Nope. Well, they can use meat, so they will use that for the meals. Okay, and that should be fine to get them started. We are going to need to tell one of them to actually cook, however, but that is not too much of a problem. In fact, Scurry may well do it all by himself. Yeah, there he goes. He's making simple meals. So these aren't the packaged survival meals. Uh-oh, it's a raid. Okay, these aren't the packaged survival meals, but this is what we'll start making, which will stop them. You know, they spoil in 3 days, so we're going to need a refrigerator for them. But of course, this monkey meat spoils in less than a day. There's not really much I can do about that. I can send them out hunting again, so we are going to need some sort of refrigerated area for that, and we'll get to that soon. I'll probably dig out more of this area, to be honest. So what have we got? We've got visitors. A group from nation of Hattadislium are visiting the colony. They seem to have a few items to trade, jump to locations. So they're all the way on the right-hand side. And up a little bit. Okay, construction failed. Fisher is miserable at construction. Okay, and raid, a group of pirates from Axe Team. They're attacking immediately. They appear to be unusually clever with their tactics. Okay, where are they? They're the bottom left. Okay. Oh, no, they're not. No, they're above us. So they, if they don't go through, there's only one person. If they don't go through this door and knock it down, that's one thing. We can catch them as they come round this way. So let's see where they go. They're going to go for the door. Let me slow this down. No, they're going to go around. Okay, so we're going to have to draft everyone again. And let's just see. Choi has the revolver. So if we draft them and put them here, then Fisher has the hunting gun. So we can draft them and put them here. And then Scurry, don't get in front of the revolver or the hunting gun. So you can be drafted and go there. And hopefully there won't be any sight lines lost. So let's send them out on the way. Please don't shoot each other again. I don't want dead colonists at this point. Oh, one down. Oh, well, not shut them down, but... Oh, no! No! Cho's been knocked out immediately. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, in that case, Scurry, go and melee attack Colt. Please don't kill my colonist. Not this early. Oh, there we go. So, yeah, have we knocked downed? We don't have a prisoner bed, so I'm afraid, first of all, we're going to take everything off that person. There we go. And then we are going to, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Shh. Go to sleep. Okay. Okay, he's gone to sleep. Yes. And now we should probably think about graves. So where is actual graves? That is the question. Structure, no. Furniture. It really doesn't seem like a furniture item. Security. I've forgotten what graves is. Miscellaneous? Yes, graves. Okay, so we can dig graves. We can choose to put them wherever we like. If this is going to be the entrance to our base for our enemies, then let them walk past the the graves of the predecessors. We'll put 3 in. We'll tell Scurry to undraft and prioritize working on the grave. Choi can obviously get undrafted, and so can Fisher. And is any of this any good? This is all shoddy quality stuff. We can pick up enemies' sort of clothes and weapons, but it's all sort of terrible. Our meters could have dropped away. In fact, Scurry should probably prioritize, let's just say, refueling, and Fisher should probably prioritize the graves. Okay, let's see where they go now. So colonist needs treatment. Without it, they may die of their wounds. Okay, what's their health like? Bruised, crushed right lung. Bleeding, pain, needs tending now. Okay, which one of these has any sort of skills with medicine? 1, 3, 5. Okay, so let's just send Scurry to deal with Choi. Okay, he's going to get some medicine. That's fine. Sounds like someone's digging a grave. Yes, they are. Come back. You are going to prioritize burying poor Colt, who's going for a lie down. Yes. What did they have? Flake. What is a flake? Not sure. I assume a stone flake, which would be sort of very primitive, but okay. And hopefully Choi's going to get better. In the very early days, you will get more colonists, by the way. You only start with 3. But in the early days, we definitely don't want to lose one. It just becomes so much of a drag to only have 2 people instead of 3. Okay, crushed tended, quality 84. So they are no longer, well, bleeding, I would hope. Let's leave Scurry to keep tending them. And is that filled? It is. Okay. So where has oh, I was going to say, who's Phoebe and Jet? No, they're our visitors. That's fine. I guess we can trade with them. Mal. In a game about the Wild West in space. Sort of. It's very serene around here, isn't it? Yeah. Possibly. Anyway, can Scurry trade with them? Trade with Phoebe. Yes, please. Go and trade and see if there's anything we can trade with them. I don't think there will be. There's basically some pelts that we can possibly trade. But let's have a go and see how this goes. Okay, so here's our here's our interface. So what do they have? And what do we have? I don't think there's anything in there that we actually want. We could take some more survival meals, but we need money for that, so we need to sell stuff. And the thing is, I guess we can sell those flakes. That's not going to be terribly terribly good, but we can sell them. Yeah, we have this as well. We may as well get rid of them. They're shoddy, but we can sell them. I don't think we want to sell any medicine or packaged survival meals, so I'm going to accept that, I think, for now. And let's Scurry get back on with refueling the stove, hopefully. No, you're not refueling the stove. Okay. Well, we will convince him to do that in a second. Ah, there he goes. Yep, he's getting some wood. And he's cooking up some meals. So we want to make sure we don't drop below don't drop too low at all. He's going to continue cooking up to 20. So we're probably going to need to send out some hunters again. And then maybe things will be better. I guess we can leave fuel stove in there for the moment. So it's got 4 of those. Probably, let's just increase that to, let's say, 30. Okay, so they'll have a fair amount of those meals. Oh, and the monkey meat has rotted away in storage. So we've run out of meat, and we're going to need to go and get more of those. So our plants are now 39% grown. They grow really fast on this planet. Potatoes are 38% grown, but they're not going to be done anytime soon, and we're going to need food faster than that. So the easiest thing to do there is really to look for animals that we can hunt. So is that Q or O? O, I guess. Yeah. And maybe some others. I want to say a wild boar, maybe. Hopefully they won't have too many problems, but we shall hunt them and bring some meat back. And then we need to make sure we've got somewhere to store that refrigerated somehow, which usually means I need a refrigerator. What are they called? Air conditioning? I want to say production. No power. Maybe. No. Where are you? Yeah, of course they're going to be in temperature. Cooler, yeah, so we can put a cooler wherever we like. We need to rotate it. So the inside is going to be the cooler area and the outside the hotter area in this particular case. That does mean we need to deconstruct this wall, however. And that will be fine. Choi looks like they're resting. Their health is okay. Yeah, medium amounts of pain. But otherwise okay. Is Jet eating our food? I really hope not. Okay, and they're all sleeping again. Well, I guess they're supposed to. We're going to dedicate this to Fisher as well. Once, in fact, he's going to object for me to interrupt the sleep, but we can set the owner to Fisher, and that should work. Yeah, they're going to go out there. And we'll set this to for guests. So they can go, and well, one of them can go sleep. The other one is a bit of trouble. I hope you like sleeping outside. And hopefully they will have a better time. So let's have a look at their needs now. They're an ugly environment, disturbed sleep, but they're comfortable and joy-filled. Okay? And Scurry is an optimist as well and feeling good. Has 8 without a table, an awful bedroom. Come on. Come on. This is a good bedroom. There's no way that's awful. I guess we could probably put lights in it or something. Yeah, I suppose. Or we can prioritize to clean up that mess on the floor. I'm not quite sure what that blood's got there. But, yeah, that's another thing that we should probably clean up. Okay. Fisher has happily hunted one of our boars, so it's bacon on the menu for everyone, I think. And let me just send Scurry back to... can you actually treat Choi? Is there anything I can do for Choi? Doesn't... Oh, no. Choi's up and running. Good, good, good. Okay, so they've deconstructed this wall, and now Choi is up from her injury and is shooting turkeys. This is a Wild West simulator in space, so I guess so. Let me just send then... Someone did... Well, maybe Fisher will have problems here. Hopefully construct that cooler. Where is Fisher gone? Have you gone for steel? That's probably why. Yeah, he's going to bring it all the way back here. And then we're going to get a cooler, which means we can set the inside of this to be a cooler temperature than the outside. Probably going to put another door here for insulation purposes, because the temperature will pass through the base if we don't wall off things. So let's just put another, not furniture, structure. Put a door in place. Okay, and then this will get cold. This will be marginally so, and then the rest of the base can be warmer. It doesn't much matter at that point. Where's Scurry going? I'm not sure where he's going. No, he's having a bit of difficulty. You can construct the cooler. Okay. So now we're going to see if we're close enough to power or not. You are. So now we can set the temperature to wherever we like. Currently it is set to 21 degrees C. We want something close to 0. So let's just take it down to 1 degree. Maybe a few. I can't remember what it is exactly, but it's only a few degrees C and then things don't deteriorate in there, which is exactly what we want to happen. So if we click over here, I'll hover over here. Let's see. Can we see the temperature in here? Yeah, it's 6 or 7 degrees at the moment. And are you deteriorating? Bird meat? No. So we'll keep that going, hopefully. And hopefully these batteries will keep it fed even when there isn't any wind. Like now, for instance. It is nearly dusk, so at the close of another day, this is probably a good point to break the episode. We've got an internal power room. We'll probably convert this more into an actual room for other things as well. Dig this out to be much more of a kitchen area and reorient things, of course, as we do that. For the meantime, we have a cooler which is running, and its target current power use is high, but hopefully that will go down once it gets this down to a reasonable temperature. It's down to 4 degrees, 5 degrees, so hopefully that will now serve as a fridge. We can also, however, because of a mod, this isn't in the base game, we can go into temperature and go to a fridge, and we can actually construct a fridge in here, which is sort of means the rest of the room can stay unrefrigerated. But let's, for now, we'll keep with the cooler and think about putting refrigerators in as we expand this area. They just consume more space really than anything else. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Hope you're liking Rimworld, and some of you have obviously played it. I've got a couple of comments saying, this will swallow your life. Yes, possibly. In the meantime, though, we have a couple of bedrooms sorted with a plant pot. We have them starting to move out of here. Next episode, we're going to complete the set with the 3 original colonists, and then probably a medical room and maybe a prison, because instead of inviting them to go for a long sleep, we can actually capture them. However, that takes a lot of effort. So whether you want to do that is up to you. You will occasionally get the opportunity to invite a new colonist in anyway. So that is your choice, of course. And then, of course, maybe we'll get our first crop. They've started planting corn out here. Not very successfully, but otherwise. 94% grown on rice and 47% on potatoes. So potatoes take longer, but this rice should then be moved indoors, whereupon we can make them into more meals. So hope you'll enjoy that next episode and join me for that. Feel free to like, subscribe, and share as normal. Feel free to let me know in the comments below if you've got any suggestions. I'm considering a surviving... Ooh, a chunk of a spacecraft has fallen from space and landed nearby. That's another cliffhanger to see what that is. I'm considering surviving Mars as well. Let me know in the comments if you have any particular feeling about that. Sort of on the fence about that game. It seems interesting, but maybe it's not quite as fully worked as Rimworld is. At least at this stage of the game, it may take some more patching for that. Anyway, as normal, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.